Good evening, welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. It's lovely to have your company this evening. I haven't got the iPad, love. Did you just remember? It's been a bit of a chaotic afternoon, hasn't it, here at Highlight Crafts? Well, it's been a bit chaotic this afternoon because we've had to change this show because all the Banksy-esque stencils sold out.
I know, crazy, right?
So, we're bringing you something that we weren't going to launch today, but we are now, which is very, very exciting. David's got a new toy.
I'm not saying anything other than meet my friend.
Looks like something you find in a dry cleaner's. Do you know what I mean? Just done it like a steamer. Yes. It's fabulous, isn't it?
This is unbelievable.
It's your spray booth and you get free stencils with it.
You do. We've been waiting years to be able to share a spray booth with you. And today, well, this evening is the day that we're doing it. I'm so excited. We finally have them in stock.
Absolutely. I'm having one for home because I want to use spray adhesive.
I use spray paint all the time. I've always wanted one. And if it's raining outside, I'm stuck. Now we have a spray booth.
We got a spray booth. And you've got it at a discount as well, which is fantastic. And with a freebie. In fact, we've got good freebies today because we've got another one. Haven't we? Download.
We do indeed. Absolutely.
All you need to do is buy something. It's good, isn't it, that? There's quite a few who've joined us this morning. We've got, this evening. We've got Chris with us, Lorraine, Wendy's with us, Sandra, Fran's with us, good evening. We've got Louise Mack, Julie and Tim's with us this evening as well. Oh, Jonathan's just joined too. You're all coming in now. Right, let me get the team housekeeping blah, blah, blah done. And then we can have a look at this fabulous spray booth. Love it. It's really cool. Yeah, I really like that. I might get one for Matthew because he can base coat his Warhammer stuff.
Well, I'm so glad we now have one here at Highlight Crafts in our craft station. But yeah, absolutely. There's so many different uses for this. It's not just paint, adhesives. We're going to go through it all. We are.
Absolutely. Right, so let me introduce you to the team. We've got our Ethan on cameras. There he is. We've got Sam in the driver's seat. Evening. Evening. And we've got David, as you can see. Tonsillitis.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Tonsillitis.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
I don't need to apologise to anybody for having tonsillitis.
I know. I was like, who could I have caught it from? But apparently you can't.
No, you can't catch it.
No. So.
It's viral, darling.
Sorry. Enter 2026 with that.
Only way is up.
Of course.
There's a song there too.
There is.
Right, live shopping, what's it all about? Well, it's super, super easy to shop with us while you watch all the live crafting that we do 6 days a week for you, which is fabulous. We absolutely love what we do and we do what we love on a daily basis. And it's a privilege and a pleasure to come in here every day and bring you some fabulous products, great demos, lots of information, inspiration, education, all of that, while you sit in the comfort of your own home, which is rather lovely, isn't it? So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now to shop with either of your lemon. Sorry, Sam's giving messages to David. Did you boil your lemons?
I was like, oh my gosh, where's the lemon?
If you want to shop with us, I don't ask, I'll tell you in the show. If you want to shop on either Facebook or Instagram, each product that we show you will have a code. And that code will relate to that product. And all you need to do to purchase that is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. And that will automatically put that product into that basket for you. Then you'll get a message, direct message. You'll find a link inside there. Click that. That's going to take you to highlightcrafts.com where you need to log into your account, please, so that you get your club discounts and then check out your baskets, because remember, it's not yours till you've gone through that checkout process. And we do repeats now in between all the hours when we're not live. And actually the repeats are building, sales in the repeats are building. So it means that people are coming back from work at lunchtime, coming in an afternoon after school run, watching the repeat. And if it's in your basket and it's not available as free stock, they can take it out of your basket. So it's really important, guys, that you are checking out those baskets, please. If you decide you don't want the product, that's fine. Just take it out. It'll free it up for somebody else. Okay? Right, so that's shopping on Facebook or Instagram. If you would prefer to shop on our website, you can do that. Just pop on over to highlightcrafts.com, click play, and as soon as that show goes live, all the products in that show will appear down the right-hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you wish to purchase. They'll go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that. Now then, Saturday, between 9 and 11, we are we're not launching book nooks, we're pre-launching book nooks, like we do with the club, where you can buy them ahead of time and get a better price. That's exactly what we're doing. I don't know if we did that with the club, but we certainly pre-sold them. So you can get your name on one, which is really, really exciting. So if you're watching on Facebook and you type the word event in, that will give us permission to send you a link to the event. If you're not watching on Facebook, so if you're on the website, if you're on Instagram or on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, go to Highlight Crafts, go onto the homepage and there's a banner that says Book Nooks. Click on that, fill in your details, and then once we're ready to send out that email, that notification, that reminder, we will send it out to you. So that's exciting, isn't it?
It is.
I love that. Right, shall we have a look at this then?
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fabulous stuff. Now, this here is the all brand new bells and whistles spray booth here from Highlight Crafts. It is fabulous. Now, it's not battery powered, it is mains voltage. I'm going to talk to you all about the specifics in terms of dimensions, the decibels of how loud it is, because it's relatively quiet considering it has a 28 watt fan inside there with 2 different speed settings. It also has a light inside because it can be used as a photo booth as well. I'm also going to show you how you can line it with your poly pockets that are on the show, and you can cut them to size accurately so that you can keep it nice and clean if you wish to do so. But it's designed to be able to take on adhesives, things like stencil spray, mirror spray, okay, marble sprays, any of your solvent-based mediums that you use, such as your 151 spray paint and your solvent-based lacquers, as well as using things like ink sprays. Now, all of these different mediums that you have been shown here at Highlight Crafts come with, of course, the advisory that you may want to use them outside or in a well-ventilated area. Well, with this, it's a small footprint. Overall width of this is 43 centimetres, okay? So not very big at all. In fact, actually, it is probably slightly smaller than a A3 cutting mat in terms of the footprint of this. It's going to come to you flat packed. So I'm going to share with you in here the instructions. These are all the components and it is minimal assembly. Actually, this here advises that you join them together. They're already done for you, okay? So all you need to do is quite literally slot it together to form a cube with one side less, all right, which is the opening. And then all you then have is the extraction hose, which is this one here, which is like a big duct that takes the fumes or any of the air away from your crafting station, and then all you need to do is pop this out the window, okay? This can go out the window. Alternatively, you can have this fitted to an actual extractor in your home. So for example, if you've got a tumble dryer like we have, and we've drilled through the wall and it goes out, you could go to those lengths if it was a permanent fixture in your home in a set place. If not, the actual hose on this, it's about 2 meters long, okay? It is really long.
But actually when you get it, it's really short, isn't it?
Oh, it's teeny tiny, but I've not even got it fully expanded. You can go much further with it. Now it has this on it as well, which is narrow, okay, which creates almost like, it looks a little bit like a hoover, but this is where the air is expelled. So it comes out here. Now this will go out of the window like that, and you can literally close the window on it. It's really strong plastic, and it just means your window isn't wide open and nothing's blowing back in, okay? So with this aerosol, sprays such as marble spray, mirror spray, stencil spray, all those things that we advise you don't want to necessarily be breathing in over the top of, okay? Now, the actual unit itself, I'm going to turn it on so you can see it in action, okay? You might be thinking, well, how do I see it in action? I can't see the air. Well, I'm going to show you exactly what you do. On the top of here, it has got a singular button. The only thing on and off with this, you've got 1 and 2. That will do a speed setting 2, but with light, and that's also speed setting 1. So turn it on to get going, and the suction comes from up here, okay? Just in the top. And just to indicate that, it's already, of course, letting the air out, but it will straight away. You can see the suction. Wow. It's really strong, really, really strong suction. You then have a light inside here as well.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So the fan will then come on again, but it's also got a light. This means if you're crafting of an evening, you're crafting wherever it may be, in the garage, in the shed, you actually have a station, but it also doubles up as a photo booth. Now, another fabulous piece of equipment that's removable from the inside of the spray booth is the turntable. Okay, it's got really clever little suction feet on the base of it as well. The lazy Susan, so it spins freely. That means that whatever it is that you are placing inside here, you can then rotate it as you're spraying it. Okay, so you can rotate that round for, of course, a full three-dimensional spray. So if you are using paint, you're going to want to do that with it. Well, I personally would line this when I'm working with it, preferably using the poly pockets, because that's going to be a durable finish and it's not going to allow anything to soak through. And you could coat the inside of here, and you could then still use it for photographs. Now, this hose here, as I mentioned, about 2 minutes of it, all you need to do is connect to the top here. Literally, it's a push fit in at the top of there. That will go straight on, and then all you do is put this into the end of it, and that's done.
Upside down. So,
not pushed it on.
If I'm putting this together, can I then take it apart?
Yes, absolutely. It's a push fit. There's no
So it's
screws.
collapsible?
Yeah, there's no screws.
Oh, good grief, that's
Absolutely.
brilliant.
So you push it all together and then you can dismantle it if you wanted to as well.
Oh, that's fabulous.
It is brilliant. Also as well, if I just tilt it back, I'm going to take this outside of it, okay, and I'm going to tilt it back on itself, all right, so you can see inside the spray booth. It has an air filter. Just up there, you can see you've got the blue grid. It's like a filter inside there. Now that can be replaced. You can remove that. Really cost effective to replace the filter. Very much similar to what you would find in an extractor above an oven. Okay, but of course a heat resistant one would be used for that. This is just being used with your aerosols. This here just has those screw points around there. You remove the grid and then you can take that filter out. Alternatively, you can wash the filter. Depends on what you use with it. But you would notice that that would probably deplete in efficiency if nothing was being expelled or actually detracted out of there. So with this, easy to assemble, small footprint, mains voltage. It's actually 28 watts, the fan that's on here, so very little energy consumption as well with its LED bulb strip across the top there as well. But this is something that we've been wanting for ages. This is the thing that we've been wanting to introduce for, of course, your airbrush.
Eileen wants to know if it comes with the eyes. It can do, Eileen, if you want, love.
Amber will make them for you.
She will.
She made those. I came back in and it was like a little snake. It had eyes here and a little bit of ribbon out its mouth.
I'll answer your other questions about scan and cut in a minute.
Oh, right,
Just
okay.
want David to finish
No,
his...
I'm just going to, I hope, and I'm going to try and see if that you see this and it picks up, okay?
You know when you do cards on construction weight acetate and the acetate is your base card? How do you stick those pictures onto that acetate?
So if you do...
If you're building something up like a decoupage, like our reflections,
Yeah.
onto a construction weight acetate, what kind of glue do you use to stick those down?
Well, I would have to use... Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't think, can
I
you?
can't
It's not an
because-
instant, because paper
No.
bookbinding glue doesn't work
It doesn't
very
stick,
well.
it pings off.
Spray glue.
Yeah, but what we would traditionally want to use is
And
have
then
to go
it's edge
outside
to
and
edge.
spray glue it.
Spray glue is brilliant.
There
I'm
you
going to see
go.
if we can get some to sell.
We
because
have got-
I prefer spray glue over anything else.
We did have some. I don't know if we've still got it. It was the large yellow and blue bottles.
It was.
A while ago, but I don't know if we still do it.
Sam's on it.
Sam's on it already. But you might be able to see this. I'm going to turn the light on, and hopefully, and I've also got the diffuser because I think you'll be able to see the mist a bit clearer from this. Let's have a look, shall we? So I look inside, and I'm going to turn this on. Can you see that?
Oh, that's a brilliant demo, David. Look at that.
Look at how it's taking it straight up the extraction tube.
It's like a cyclone.
Yeah, it's literally going straight up into
Wow,
there.
look at that.
So as you're spraying
Turn
in
it
here,
off now. Just turn that atomizer off. No, leave the light on and put the... Go on.
oh, so the light comes on with
Leave
the
the
fan.
filter on. Yeah, so put the fan back on. Right, now turn the atomizer off now. Watch it. Oh, it didn't do it that time. It held it and then it went whoop.
So if I go
It's
like
like
this,
a Dementor.
it is, it whisks it all away. Let me go like this, you can see it all.
Isn't that cool?
And then as soon as it goes on, look at that.
Yeah, look how it's lifting it up the paper there, look.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
So I'll put it just with the fan on so you can see that the light might be playing with the brightness of that at home. There we are.
That's really cool.
It's amazing. Look at it going straight up there like that.
Yeah, absolutely, look at that. Also, I'll tell you what else this would be good for with your spray adhesive on your vellum.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you don't see spray adhesive on vellum if you spray it completely over the full surface area. You don't see it then.
Exactly.
Parchment, it's brilliant for that. Acetate, all that kind of stuff.
This is what we're talking about, and of course your airbrush. And I'm just putting water in here at the moment because I'm showing you. We're going to go into some more demos as we go through the hour. But this one's a little bit harder to see with the spray on here. But if you can see, as you're spraying into your air booth, any excess is going to go straight up into there. That's exactly where it goes, okay? Goes straight up into, and anything will be extracted inside that fan. Nothing is coming out. You're not inhaling any fumes. It's all extracted directly through here. It creates a vacuum. It's a suction like that.
Absolutely.
And of course, you'd have yours out the window, not on your desk.
Super clever.
Yeah, honestly, it's brilliant. Now, when we actually thought about,
I didn't even know things like this existed.
well, I didn't know they existed
Not
for
home
domestic use.
No,
I
exactly.
thought we used to have one when we worked over at iHub, and it was a huge, big piece of thing.
Bane of your life, that spray booth, wasn't it?
The cleaning of it, I cleaned it once. Honestly.
I didn't even use it now to clean it.
We used,
I know, right?
honestly, that was a That was very old.
It was, and it was thick, wasn't it?
It was like a monster.
Yeah, been years and years and years and years. This is really neat. I really like this.
It's
and
lightweight.
Also, I know this isn't the point of it, but as a photo booth, it's brilliant.
Exactly. You can use it for photographing as well. You could
It
take
really
the plate
is.
out.
Doing little videos, things like that's fabulous.
So you've now got a photo booth. Of course, it's LED, so on our screen it might strobe ever so slightly.
All right, is that what it is?
Yes. But you have got a photo booth there as well. If you maybe photograph all of your cards and makes, and a lot of the design team do that. You've got a photo booth. It's lightweight plastic. The fan is already attached to it. The assembly is minimal with something like this. It took me seconds. Mel brought it through earlier and went, oh, I'll have a look at that in a bit. Didn't realise how quick it was. It was so quick to discover actually how to use this. Comes with a turntable. Really easy, on and off, or of course you can have it on with the light as well. It's entirely up to you. But if you want to craft with your airbrush, and as well when we spoke about adding things to airbrushes that atomize and things like that you need to be removed, this is what you would use it for, right? Yeah. Exactly, to expel everything. Just keep on top of that filter and make sure, of course, you wash it through.
I think it's a brilliant product, that. I'm definitely having one of those for home because I'm sick of going outside in the rain trying to spray something to come back in and it's all wet and I'm like, no.
I do it all the time with mirror spray. I
and
go
worse than
outside.
that, even if you do it in a cardboard box, because I did it, cardboard box on the carpet, spray glue, because I can't remember what I was doing, but then I went through a lot of spray glue. So it was a big thing that I was doing. And then my carpet got sticky because I was spraying into the box, but it's all the residue that's in the air.
That's it.
Right? And Mick walked in, he went, what on earth have you been spraying? I'm like, why is it? It stinks. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's like, go out and come back in. I was like, oh, yeah, it does. Because it's solvent-based. So having something like that that's going to extract it all out is just perfect. And I love using a spray glue. You'll have heard me say for years and years, if you're going to buy a spray glue, buy an artist quality one. Don't buy a cheap craft one that strings. And I use the 3M one.
I don't know what you said then.
I don't know what I said.
You said cheap craft one, didn't you?
Cheap craft one. Yeah. Yes, I did say craft one, David. Because they do the gloopy and the string and the horrible. This, I think that's fantastic. I love it. Absolutely
it's brilliant.
love it.
It's an amazing piece of equipment.
I think it's brilliant.
I also think the price for exactly what we're getting here is also fabulous.
It is.
It's one of those things as well that it's a piece of equipment, it's an investment, it's not a consumable, it's something that you're going to have on your station all the time.
Question?
Does the light come on without the fan?
The light comes on only with the fan. It comes on with setting too, so it's light and fan or just fan.
Right,
or
perfect.
Off. Yeah. Okay.
Right, now then, included in that bundle, because we can, we're going to give you these stencils as well. So Flourishing Feathers, your A5 stencil here. This is lovely. I chose these stencils today because I thought this will be great with your airbrush. And then we've also got the foil pen and the foils on the show as well. So you could airbrush it, get rid of all that residue, and then go around with your foil pen. So you've got your feathers. You've also got your butterflies, which I think is a really, really useful one. Because sometimes if you just want a gentle background, a very soft ink through something like that will stop it looking stark and white. You've also got your floral loving stencil. I like this. I've never seen these stencils, have you?
Do you know what? Neither have I. I love
Weird
them.
is that?
I think they're really nice.
Never seen them. And then also you've got your Rose Beauty, which is that all over pattern. So you can ink it, paint it, then foil it if that's what you want to do, but you're not paying for those at all. How much do we normally charge, Sam? Do you know, for an A5 stencil?
Are they about £8.99 on?
I'd say about £8.99, I think.
So £9.18.27, £36 worth of stencils you've got included in that bundle, plus a £30 saving on the spray booth, plus your discount, your club discount, plus your loyalty points back, plus no postage. Win-win, right? Love it. Now then, also today, because we're feeling very generous today, we're going to give you this download. So all you have to do is buy something, and you're going to get this fabulous download. I love this. Seriously, I properly love
It's
this
great, isn't
collection.
it?
The colour palette's beautiful. We're ready for Valentine's, spring, that pop of colour coming back into our homes. And this is the way that you could do that. So you've got your backing papers. You've also got your elements that you can then start to build, so your images. I think Diane designed this one.
I think she did, yes.
Then you've got your other elements in here as well, so things that you can use all the time. Love this. That, if you've got a scan and cut, scan that image in. Just bring the drag arrows so it contains round the edge of that rose, and then you can use that as a stencil design. And then you've got all of these in here as well. Look at these label shapes. Again, scan that into your scan and cut. You've got label shapes. It's brilliant and it's free. All you need to do is buy something. Doesn't matter what you buy, you'll get it. All of these, more label shapes on here, fancy edges. You've got your borders, etc. on here as well. And then you've got your sentiments. These are really cool. I like these sentiments. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then you've also got your Valentine's. It's quite kitsch, this, isn't it?
I think the colours of it are very, I don't know, it's kind of like a modern twist on a 60s vibe.
I have a handbag, a Cath Kidston handbag.
Oh, yeah,
that's
okay.
like that,
Yep.
teal with the roses on.
Love it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Right, so buy anything, that will automatically go into your basket. You don't need to do anything about it. Right, now then, Monday, Corinne launched the card of the month template, card of the week templates. I know, I keep thinking month and it's not, it's the week.
Okay.
So we have a fabulous design team, and sometimes they'll bring in cards, either send in samples, and we're like, God, great, that card shape's brilliant. Oh, that's a great idea to do with that. So what we've asked them to do is put in their designs for their shape cards, books, etc., and we said we'd do them as physical templates. So you can buy the templates. I think we sold more of this template than any other.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
And
so
this
busy.
will make your book. Yeah, a lot of them.
Oh my
A lot more than any other. So you've got this here, shows you where you score. Turn it around the right way, Melanie, and then you can actually read the writing. And you see there it says score,
Oh yeah.
and there it says book cover, and it tells you cut 2. Couldn't be easier, could it? Then you've got your frame, your top, your 2 sides, and your spine cover as well. All right, so that's it if you want to buy it as a physical template, if you haven't got a scan and cut. Shop stencil, $7.99. All right, so you can get that right now, $7.99, and you get that download free. That, for Valentine's Day, with that free download, would be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would be
Really
nice.
different as well, because you could put little gifts in there as well if you wanted to. So that's that one. If you would prefer it as an SVG file, where you can resize it, etc., shop SVG $4.99 for this. Now, Corinne sold a lot of these on Monday for SVGs. I sold loads yesterday on Scan and Cut, so there's lots and lots of people buying into this. I'm not surprised, because I think that's really cool. But if you want the physical templates, you can also get those as well. Right, let me talk to you about the foil pen, because we haven't brought you the foil pen for ages, have we?
No, we saw a glimpse of it today, but
Did
not
you?
a great deal, no. So it's nice to have a feature of it on the show.
This is never.
Ooh.
Is it the price?
Oh, okay.
How much are the foils normally? They're $24.99 normally, aren't they?
For the foils, the 15 metres, I think it is, yeah. It is.
What?
Foils and foil pen free. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Right. If you haven't got one of these in your life, you need one. Let me tell you why. This is my favourite Craftmaster product that we've ever done. And it's brilliant. It's a really clever piece of kit. And you get everything that you need inside it. We do sell wide nibs, which I believe are on order. Just waiting for that slow boat from China. And it's slow. This is a brilliant, brilliant deal. Now, this is a hot foil pen. So it means that you can, with heat reactive foils, you can go in stencils and foil. You can do freehand if you want to. I love using it with stencils because it gives you that guide and then you can fill in and add details so it looks like it's etched. It's a brilliant, brilliant product. And I know for a fact that there was another big company in the craft industry who went after this and we got in there first. So I was very relieved about that. So in your box, you're going to get your hot foil pen itself, just plugs into a USB port. You also get your super, super fine nib and your bolder nib. And as I said, we do wider nibs as well, which we will be getting back into stock for you. So you get your nibs, it all comes nice and neatly packaged in your little case, so you're never going to lose it. You also get your little stand. So this little piece of, like that Y there, pulls up, and then your pen stands on that so it doesn't touch the surface of your table because it does get hot. You're then also going to get 3 meters of gold foil and 3 meters of silver foil. Now, they could have put ½ meter on those and got away with it. But
Yeah,
they didn't.
absolutely.
They didn't do that. So you're going to get that, and you're also going to get the foil pen itself. Now, that is $34.99. And you know what? It's worth every single penny. I love this product. And we also sell these foils. Now in here, you're going to get the foils that I used on every single foil project that I've done because we're the only ones that we had left in stock. All the others sold out. You've got that deep chocolate espresso, which is one of my favourite colours ever. So if you feel that black is too harsh and brown's a little bit too soft, that is superb. You get your silver, your copper, your gold and your bronze. And you get 5 meters, so you're getting 15 meters on those, another 6 meters in there, so 21 meters. That's over 62 foot. That'll keep you going for a little while, won't it? Flipping heck. These foils can also be used with your Scan and Cut glue pens. We just put an order in for more glue pens, which is always good. But these are $24.99. So you buy your foils and you don't pay for that. Or you save £10 on that product because it should be $34.99 and you get £25 for the foil free. Either way, you're saving $34.99 before you discount. Please don't miss out on this. This product, if you've never seen it before or you've never heard of it before or you don't own one, that is an amazing deal. $24.99 for nearly $59.98 worth of product. Do the maths.
Bonkers.
Right?
Absolutely
I'll let you do the
bonkers.
maths. That, superb. Now, airbrush, David.
Yes.
We did a show on this the other day and
did.
it did really well. In fact, it sold out and then we had to get more stock back in and then we've got a couple left. I don't know whether Stephanie's managed to get any more or not, but this is a brilliant piece of equipment. And I bought one. It was a Craftwell one. Craftwell who did the cut and boss. It was one of theirs. It was expensive, very, very noisy. And I think I've used it once or twice because it was just a faff. This is brilliant. So it comes in its own little box. So if you're giving it as a gift, this is fantastic. You can use it for food. So if you want to do cakes with it, absolutely. I'll tell you what, spraying cakes in there will be a dream.
I was about to say it's got its turntable as well.
And it comes like this, so it all comes broken down for you. It's super, super easy to put together. Just that screws on, so that's your airbrush pen itself. Look at that, one finger goes right the way around. You've got your this is the amount of spray that comes out, isn't it, this bit?
Yeah, so that's what's
So
released
gentle,
in the, yeah.
Or you can pull it right back depending on how intense you want that colour. You've then got your little pan, and your pan goes on top like that, and you've got one with the lid, and then you've also got a smaller little metal one on there as well. And then this at the back, can't remember.
That one there, so if you unscrew that, what that will do is release or, of course, increase the air pressure. The trigger on the top is for your liquid.
That's it. There you go.
It stops the trigger coming back. So, of course, right now it'll be set so the trigger will go the whole way, and if you unthread it, the trigger will go further. So, anti-clockwise.
So we tighten it, look.
Yeah.
That doesn't move.
And then unthread
it, and it starts to move. This is also really good for practicing, isn't it?
Oh, it's really good.
This bit, really good for practicing because you've got to get used to that flow of the ink, haven't you? Like that. So you get that with the pans. You also get the USB because it's chargeable, rechargeable. So you don't need any wires when you're using it, which is brilliant, right? And then you're also going to get your little pipette to put your product into the pans, and then you get a full cleaning set in there as well. So all that little lot. Shop Air, $29.99 is going to get you that. But then you need some ink to go in it. Now, if you saw the shows earlier on when we were doing bubbles, we were working with this this ink from Royal & Langnickel. It's from their Essentials range. But I'll tell you what, it's incredible quality, isn't it? I loved that ink when I worked with it today.
You had so much fun with it,
Oh,
didn't you?
put a little drop on and it goes such a long way. It's a fabulous, fabulous ink. And I told this story earlier on, but if you missed the show, we had the European sales director come to visit us from Royal & Langnickel. And Stephanie rang me and said, can you come upstairs and look at these pens? I don't think she's ever seen me move as fast in her life. So I shot upstairs and then he showed us the inks. And me, being a crafter, I want to know how much it's going to cost me, right? Because I know I'm going to buy it. How much is it going to cost me? And he said to me, you know, it wasn't this particular product, but this was a case in point. He said, right, it's $22.99 for 6 bottles. I was like, okay, so recommended retail price. He went, that is the recommended retail price. I was like, wow, this is an artist quality brand. Now, this is an acrylic art ink versus a watercolour ink.
Yes.
So this will go on more surfaces. Shop Neon is going to get you all 6 of those colours. The bottles are glass, which I love. That's the quality. You've got the little pipette inside. So when you're finished with it, you've got 6 bottles that have got pipettes in that you can make your own colours and what have you with, which I think is brilliant. And we do them in the Neon, Shop Neon, $22.99. Remember, you'll get your discount off that and then your points back. Or we do them in primaries. Now, I will get both. And the reason I get both, I know it sounds like, oh, you would say that because you're selling it. No, serious, genuinely, you know what I'm like now. If you don't need something, we had a lady the other week asked about a rotary kit for scan and cut, and I was like, don't bother. Another lady yesterday who had they wanted the fabric mat. I'm like, don't worry about it, just use your, I will tell you if you need something. But the reason I would get this one is because you've got your white and your black in. So you've got your primary colours that you can make all the different colours in the world. You've then also got your white, which means you can make all your pastels. You've got your black, which means you can make all your shades. You mix those two together and put a small amount in a colour. You've got your vintage range as well. So for $45.98, you could get both of them and have all of those different colours literally at your fingertips. And they work brilliantly in the airbrush. Really, really well in the airbrush, and the pigment intensity is fantastic. So Shop Primary, $22.99 is going to get you that one. Now, we talked about the Polly Pockets earlier on, didn't we? And said that we've got them back in stock, 250 of them. You all know what I use these for now. I use them for my cut instead of my cut tidy. I also use them for my indexes for my Minecraft Studio. I use them for my rice papers. I use them for my A4 papers, so it keeps them all nice and neat and tidy and they don't all get dog-eared. This is a brilliant product. But if you are a die cutter and you are sick of paying $9.99 for 5 sheets of cut tidy, get 250 sheets, cut it across halfway that way, so don't split it open and make 2 big sheets. Just cut it across there to keep it doubled up. You've got 500 sheets for $6.99. Also, really good for your messy techniques, working on these, and brilliant for that.
Perfect for that. It's almost like they were made for it.
It is. Sam, there's some of these here. Are these what was left behind from today? Have we got some left then? Right, I need to show you
these.
these.
The powerful ones.
powerful. So move that off there.
Oh.
We have 4 available. That's exciting. 4
Oh,
available.
okay.
Right, let me get a piece of card from under here.
Oh, do you want this one?
Not black. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Right, now, these are Banksy-esque, okay? We haven't designed these. These have been bought in. And apparently, as long as you don't claim they are Banksy's, you can make them sell. I love that.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Really strong and powerful image.
Isn't it? Because you wonder what she's thinking.
Yeah, what's happened or what's about to happen.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Just contemplating.
Contemplating.
I want to be a bird.
Maybe.
So you get that one. You also get that one. Life is Beautiful. Love that.
I like the rose in the hair as well.
Love that. I want to do that, but instead of saying life is beautiful, I want to do the devil whispered in my ear, you cannot withstand the storm. Today I turned and shouted back, I am the storm. Because look at that image for that sentiment.
You could
it's
match
perfect,
that up
isn't
and
it?
put it there.
Yeah,
I also
it's
think
fabulous.
as well, look how little lines have been used to create her face. And it's still such a crisp
clever.
and clear image. It's
It's
really
brilliant,
good.
isn't it?
Love those.
Love it. Then you're also going to get this one, which is one of my favourites. Look at that. Chimp with an aerosol. I love that. I love chimpanzees.
Oh, they're so
Fascinated
cute.
by them.
I am. I'm really fascinated by the
Absolutely
fact of their
fascinated.
human-like experience. Like, oh my
I know,
gosh,
right?
their personalities.
Then you've got that one, which is another one of my favourites. I love that. That way around, Melanie. Teenager. Right.
Weighing things up.
Weighing it up. Love or money. Love or money. Well, you know what? Can't take it with you, can you? And then you've got your chimp with the guitar. Look at him.
Absolutely.
Like, what do you mean it's been cancelled? I've come all the way from Brixton for this. What do you mean it's been cancelled?
I'm going out, Mum. That's what it's doing.
Yeah, I knew I was
Have you
getting
seen the
old.
Robbie Williams film?
The documentary of
No, it's
him.
a film, and
Is it?
he's portrayed by a chimp. So it's like a CGI chimpanzee. If anyone's seen it, please back me up.
I've not watched it, but I know what you mean.
Where
It's
do I find
amazing. In the cinema. Well, actually, you can watch it now probably on things that came out way before Christmas. Probably came out actually back in the summer.
What's it called?
It might be something like that. But at first, I said, "Oh, I don't think that's for me. I don't think I could get into it because he's a chimpanzee." But actually, you forget everybody else is human, and he is better man. That's it.
Brilliant.
You need to watch it.
I'll watch that.
It's
someday.
really good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, loved it. Anyway,
Interlude.
so, yeah,
Right,
there we go.
shall we do some painting?
Yeah, let's do it.
And use this fabulous, fabulous spray booth.
Let's do it. Because we,
It's
of
great, isn't it?
course, we can combine our airbrush techniques with our foil pen. We
Yes.
can airbrush and foil on top. We're using, of course, a system built together. So I've got here a stencil that is one of your free ones that you're going to receive alongside your airbrush kit, which again amounted to a value of around about £36, which you can detract from what you're spending essentially on this. Now, I'm not going to use stencil spray on this one because I don't want to tack it to this. I just want to hold it in place. But, of course, I'm going to put the light on inside and I'm going to get some ink inside here. So, with our airbrush gun, we're going to start with, and I've already lined this, but just before I do show you, the easiest way to cut these to size, so you know how to line them, is start with the bottom edge, so the seam across the bottom, trim that away, because you don't need to waste more than one, you can just use one for the sides. Cut down one full length like this, trim all the way. I'm trimming about as half a centimetre into the edge, quarter of an inch, and then trim off this side as well, just to get rid of those joins. So we're essentially creating two panels of this poly pocket. So we now have two layers of our plastic. Now, if you hold it on the outside of your spray booth like that, you can see that corner. Now I'm going to do this towards you so you can see it, but what you want to do is essentially cut off at an angle. So I've got the angle right there. Cut off that angle, and then as that slides into the spray booth, you've then created a liner that tucks in like that and slopes down, and then just use a little bit of low-tack tape like this to secure that into place. And that's going to completely protect your spray booth if you want to do so. Now, when we originally had ours all those years ago, we used to use big bin liners and we'd cut them up and we'd tape them all into place to make sure it stayed nice and clean. With this, your poly pockets are going to last a very long time because they're incredibly durable. So what I'm going to do is take the other one, which I've already cut, put that down this side as well, and that just protects these. Now, of course, I'm using a water-based acrylic ink here, which means if we wanted to, we could just wipe the inside of this down afterwards, but you want to crack on with your craft and you don't want to be sat there cleaning, so you can do it this way. Now, I'm going to add an ink to the airbrush gun, so let's pop an ink in there. I'm going to go to the primary set, and I'm just going to use, let's have a little look, I'm going to use the red. Pop that out of here, give it a little shake and a couple of bumps just to make sure that little pipette there is primed. I'm going to put the ink just inside here. Now, because I'd flushed this through with water, because I'd used it, was it today? Maybe yesterday. I cleaned them out. Turn it on. It's just going to get that little jet of water out of there. And then now I'm going to start just to mist over here. But we need to switch our unit on first. I'm going to put it on light setting as well.
This is exciting.
Isn't it good? There we are. So we're going to start going over here. It will extract anything up into that filter. Here we go, look at this. And also, it actually dries your project really quickly because you've got that air passing over the top. Here we go.
Wow. Yeah, this is brilliant.
So
I need this
good.
in my life.
Now, can you see here on the side, if I
Yeah.
remove this, I'm going to take it out and just show you what that liner has done.
Now
Look
then.
at that.
So now you spritz that with water, you get
And
your
use it.
watercolour card and you pick up all of that waste.
Absolutely.
Because
Save
all of that
it.
previously has been going, well, you think it's going on a piece of paper because you've put a piece of paper under it. But
Exactly.
you've no idea how wide that spray goes, have you?
No, exactly.
And that's the thing, doing it in a spray booth, you can see now.
It's controlled.
Absolutely. I think that's fabulous. I mean, for
It's
me,
brilliant.
it will be for things like spray adhesive and mirror spray.
My most prominent use for it is going to be mirror spray and
Absolutely.
stencil spray because they're the two things I go outside for.
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, you can use your colorized inks in there, which you're probably going to prefer to do if your craft desk is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't want to, of course, you soon know about it. I remember spraying airbrushing on my desk, and before I knew it, my computer screen was multicolored.
It was.
And now it's not, but it was.
Yeah,
So,
it really was. But
yeah.
this is great, and I love the fact that actually I know you've got to pay out your $99.99 and then you get your discount, etc., and your free stencils.
Yep.
But actually, over a year, the amount of ink that you're going to save, or paint that you're going to save, because you can literally use it up from the plastic sheeting, is going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Oh,
and I guess if
fabulous.
you're using water-based products like this, you could take it apart and wash it.
Oh,
right?
yeah, of course you could do.
Look
Absolutely.
At that. And then you've got the other side of that, where you put a piece of card on that and then pick up the residue, don't you?
Precisely. So with
Right.
this, it's all on here. We just take out a card, and I bet I've emptied it from earlier. Well, probably. I've got a spritz bottle on here. Never mind.
I've got one on my desk. Let me
Oh,
take
have
it.
you? I was going to say I'll saturate the stencil and we'll do a little print from that. I did have one. I think I've done a full changeover. Had a trolley transformation. Anyway, whilst Mel grabs that, I'm going to show you the next step. So that's all fully lined. I even put a little polythene sheet over the turning plate as well. We are going to use that stencil in just a few minutes' time, but we're going to go back over the top of here and foil it. Okay, so we're going to actually foil it, which means that we can actually pick out the detailed areas with our hot foil from our foil pen. Okay, so Mel's back now with those, and I'm going to clean it whilst we're doing that. So we're going to clean and print at the same time. Oh, thank you very much. There we go. Looks rather nice, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is put it on this side of the paper, like that. Spritz all over the top. Some of it may have dried ever so slightly with the breeze running over from the extractor. Look at that, I didn't even do anything. The little bits that went through gave us that print, which was nice. And then this one here is then going to be the full print. Put something over. Like
Saying
that.
the lights, somebody said the light hurt their eyes. I think that's because it's flickering. It won't flicker when you get it home.
Oh no, yeah, it doesn't flicker
It's
at all.
because you're looking at it through a screen, and it's LED, so it'll flicker. Don't think that's what happens when you've got the booth. It's
No.
just, it's proper light.
There's something called shutter speed on cameras, and with modern technology such as LEDs, they aren't used to capturing that in the frames. With a fluorescent, you don't get flicker, but you won't be using yours through the lens of your phone, so don't worry. No, there is none of that at all. Just to make that clear, it's not going to flicker at home for you. It's not flickering for us in the studio. It'll
No.
just be through the camera, as
Yeah,
Mel said.
absolutely.
So I've just dried this because we've done a print where we spritz through and then we've revealed that side as well. But the original, which is just here, we're going to get that back, and then of course we can do our foiling over the top. So I'm going to grab some of our tape. I'm just going to put this at the top to create a hinge. There we are. My stencil's pretty much dry. Should be fine. And we're going to put this now back over the design. I'm just going to make sure. Oh, it's not. Let's get a bit of this. And just block that.
Under here. Do you want blue
Oh, is
roll?
there some?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much.
Welcome. You want wet wipes too?
Should be all right. We'll see how we go. Thank you.
Right.
There we are. Just get any of that moisture off of there like that. Now I'm blotting the stencil rather than circulating around because we don't want the tissue to get caught in any of the open areas.
Yep.
It could sprain anything in the stencil's structure. And then what I'm going to do is line that back up. Really easy, just find where it was, which was just there, like that. And then as an example, just to show you, you can then grab your foil. Now, foil goes underneath. We've created that hinge. Foil's going to go underneath here, just like this. And we're going to use that hot foil pen. I cannot believe for £24.99 you're getting
I can't.
a pack of 15 metres of foil, plus the gold and silver that comes with the pen, so 6 metres there, and then you're getting the foil pen itself.
It's
for free.
bonkers. I could believe it if we did £34.99. So you bought the pen, you got the foils free. But you're buying the cheapest, the lower priced item and getting the more expensive one,
I know.
the higher priced item, free.
I know. If anyone's never
I'll tell
seen
you what, if I was sitting at home now and I had one,
oh,
I'd be buying another one.
Oh,
and if
me
I was sitting
too.
at home and had two, I'd be buying a third one so I could have one for each nib. Obviously, you don't have to do that. That's just me being me. But at that price,
well, in most cases, I would usually have about 3 or 4, and I actually got that inspiration from yourself, Mel, because you always had quite a few
I
out.
did when I was demonstrating. Yeah, absolutely.
Because then you
you
have to change the
outline and then
nib.
you don't have to wait for it to cool down to change the nib to heat up. It's honestly, I kept £24.99.
I know. So I've just gone over the tops of this one
And
here.
you still get your discount and your loyalty points. I love this foil pen. Look at that.
So I'm just
There you
capturing
go. Look at that.
those elements just there with that foil.
That's fab.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, I love it.
And it doesn't matter how often you want to check on it because your stencil is secured in place. You're never going to do a misprinted area. I'm just
Very,
going to the
very
tops.
clever.
Oh, it's really clever. I'm just going across the tops here. There we are. Just circulating around on there. Now, please do bear in mind, of course, I'm using the finest nib inside here at the moment. There is a different one. It comes with 2.
It does. It comes with a bold one.
It does. That's a great one for like your sign writing as well.
This is my craft.
Yes.
This is because I don't colour in as much as I used to, and I wish I did, but I just don't have time.
No.
Because I will spend hours colouring in a little character or a picture or whatever, and I just don't have time to do it. So if I've had a really busy week, and I just need to switch my head off, even in an evening, you know, if Stephanie and Carla are away and I'm looking after the house, I'll just sit in the kitchen with the dogs at night and do this.
Yeah.
Because I find it really, really mindful. I used to do a lot of Zentangle, and I don't do that anymore either because I just haven't got time to do that. But having this set up and just being able to go in and just do a little bit of foiling is just so satisfying. And you can get it to a state where it looks like it's been done industrially. It's so good.
It's fascinating.
And I adore this product. I really, really, it is by far my favourite Craftmaster product.
It's as of mine as well. And with the foils in here, they are a heat reactive foil, but they also do work with adhesive. So that's 15 metres that you're getting as that expansion pack, if you like. We tried those earlier, even with our
Double-sided
double-sided
sheets.
A4
I was about to
sheets.
say that.
And it was brilliant.
So if you put that foil on a so you do your design and fill it in with your pen. So you're left with the negative. You put that onto your double-sided adhesive sheet.
Yep.
And then you put glitter where the foil's been removed. You get glitter and foil in one project.
Yep, absolutely.
Super cool. So you're not going to waste any of it. I cannot believe that we're doing it at this price, but I'm really glad for you that we are, because if you haven't got one of these, please treat yourself. I know it's just after Christmas. I know, I get it, but £24.99 is what you would normally pay for that. Gorgeous colours as well, I have to say.
Wonderful. The classics. They are the
Can't
classic
believe
colours.
it. But this is £34.99, and you're buying that and getting that free. Or you're buying this and saving £10 off the price, and you're getting £25 of the foil free. Either way, you're getting a tremendous deal. I honestly, I can't.
£24.99.
I'm so, when we go out to do all the retail shows, sometimes we normally used to do scan and cut at every single show, and we still take it with us. But it got to a stage where everybody was just coming for education and questions, which is fine, but we are there to sell product,
Well, of course,
otherwise
yeah.
we're not here, being frank. And then last year at the NEC, Carl said to me, can you do the foil pen? I was like, yes. And then with Glasgow, he's like, can you do the foil pen? I'm like, yes. And then we went somewhere else, and I was like, yes, I can do the foil pen. Because just sitting and doing that, and it blew everybody's mind. It was just fabulous. And it's one of those products, and Stephanie experienced this when we went to the show at Bath, and she was doing highlight looks. I was doing Sospeso and Scan and Cut, and she was doing highlight look stickers. Now, normally Stephanie will paint at a show, and she said to me at the end of the first day, she said, that's the nicest show I've done in a long time, because everybody that watched her went, I can do that, instead of, oh, I can't do that.
Yep.
No, you can't do it. Stephanie's like, I can teach anybody to paint. No, you can't. I won't be able to do that. So instead of having that negative, everybody went, I can do that. And I'm like, yeah, you can. And it was just fabulous. And it's the same with this. Everybody can use this foil pen. It really is fantastic. So please, if you haven't got one, and you can stretch to it, treat yourself to that, because you will not be disappointed. And we've got stencils on the website that are like little sentiments. So if you just want a little bit of touch foiling, you can just use it freehand if you want to. And with certain foils, if you put it on your light board, you can actually see through. But what I do with mine is, so I get my piece of card that I'm going to foil onto. Got your chrome looks today. It's beautiful on that. Spray glue my stencil with my stencil spray. That's another great reason for that spray booth.
It is indeed.
Stencil spray, because no matter how careful you are, it gets on your carpet.
It does.
Or the floor.
Oh, it does.
So spray it, and then stick it on, put it onto your card. All right, so card, spray, stencil onto your card. Make a hinge at the top, so right the way across. Run your finger across at the top of the edge of that stencil, so that really creates that what's the word?
Hinge.
It is a hinge, but it's accurate, I guess.
Oh,
because
right, okay.
if that's your stencil and your tape does that, you've got that wiggle room for it to move.
Oh, yeah, it's like quite precise.
Whereas
isn't
if you
it?
run your
Yeah.
fingernail across the top, it stops
It's like
it
with
from
sublimation
moving.
when you tape the mat to the
Stops it
paper.
moving. Yeah, absolutely. And then lift the stencil back, put your foil onto your card, and the very, very, very slight residue that won't have any effect on the foil from the stencil spray that you can't see and you can't even feel it will allow that foil to... Words, Melanie. Put your foil down. You need your foil as flat as you can get it. So by doing that, that little bit of stencil spray will hold that in place. Then pull your stencil back, press it down firmly, lift it up, and that will lift the foil. So when you go in and fill in a leaf, for example, when you lift that stencil up to see if you've got it all, if you haven't, if you've missed a bit, when you put it back down, that bit that's missing is in exactly the right place for you to go in. And it's an absolute joy, and that's how I would use this. Don't try and do it without, because you've got your card, your stencil that's plastic, your foil that's plastic, and a moving pen. And it'll just all scrunch up and you'll get really frustrated. Doing it that way is an absolute dream. Don't miss out on this deal, guys. Seriously, this for me is the deal of the day now.
Absolutely, it is.
Because to pay £24.99 and get 58, what did I say? 59 £59.98.
I think it was, yeah.
And that's before your discount, so you get further discount off that.
You might be using some points, and you're going to get your free download. Yeah.
And you get a free
You
download.
get a free download as well. Make sure to tab the word event
Winner,
on
winner.
Facebook.
Chicken dinner. Yeah, remember to type event.
And to tab the winning.
Exciting, isn't it?
I'm really looking forward to that.
Love that.
I've really enjoyed sharing this with you. We are going to be doing quite a few shows with this to showcase it with you. And tonight was more so an introduction.
Yeah, it was
to
kind of in at the last minute, wasn't it?
But we are going to be showing you some dedicated shows in which we will be putting aerosols through here, paints, different mediums. But this was your opportunity to get it got, so we can do more.
Lorna, brilliant. I have 3 4 pens and I need the foil, but it's no brainer to get a 4th pen free with the foil.
Well,
Right.
you said it.
Brilliant, Lorna.
Absolutely.
Love that. Royson is asking, is the stencil spray no longer delivered to Northern Ireland?
You can't send spray through Royal Mail.
Right, we can't send spray through Royal Mail.
Oh, it's an aerosol, that's why. Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Right, it's time to go.
oh, yes, it is.
Right, tomorrow morning we've got Micro Studio first thing. Then we've got
Highlight looks.
Highlight Looks, new.
Then we do.
Then we've got
Toner.
Toner. Then we've got
Crackle and rice paper.
Crackle and Rice Paper. Then we've got
Hollywood Lane.
Lane candles. Then we've got
2
1
Red
o'clock
Robin
is 2 Red
Sale.
Robin sale. And then tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, it's me and Stephanie. No, it's not. It's me and Jane with Highlight Looks resin. Woo!
We did
Can't
it.
remember my own name, but I can remember that. Look at me.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the one that read them all out.
1 out of 6.
Isn't it a shame you don't
1
use
out
your
of
voice
6.
for tonsillitis?
Thanks,
I'll
Dan.
see you tomorrow.